Hey, 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 you beautiful twin flames, and welcome back to Tarot for You 444. Look who I've got today. Look who it is. It's Star the unicorn. And I absolutely love Star because of the wonderful things she does. I'm always sending rainbows and unicorns to people because I think that our imaginations don't go far enough. So I want to welcome you today. I'm going to be doing a twin flame check-in. I'm going to be going in depth with the masculine, in depth with the feminine. And I know many of you have been struggling through the energies with, the world energies are one thing, but the whole twin flame journey energies on top of all of that has been very challenging. So I kind of want to go, nay, nay. I want you to remember to stay in your joy no matter what happens in this reading. Little caveat here, I think we're going to shed some light on some things that you might not want to hear today. So FYI, could be a trigger warning. And we'll put Star, hang on, because Star's a unicorn. If I throw her, oh, she'll land perfectly over there, which she did. I should have put that on camera. It was pretty good, but you would have seen all my messy room, so I'm not going to do that. Right, so let's start. Let's start at the very beginning. It's a very good place to start. I don't know. All these songs come to me. Mississippi in the middle of a dry spell. La la la. It'd be good if I could remember the words, wouldn't it? I know all the tunes. Bound to drive you wild. Mama's baby's in the heart of every schoolgirl. The sun is setting like molasses in the sky. Woo! So Divine Feminine, I'm doing you first because of the wonderful things you do. Okay, so you get to go first today. The masculine, I'm putting him on the back burner because he's in some ways he's been a very naughty boy. That's what I want to say. That's what's coming through. So Divine Feminine, I'm going to take a snapshot of you. Okay, let's do a snapshot of you. And we're going to join the energies together in a moment. Okay, so I'm going to do you, then the masculine, and then we're going to join it all together. And I've even got clarification cards today. I feel like you're going on a journey, Divine Feminine. A journey, and we have a 3. So is there a third party situation in the way of your connection? Is there some kind of block? Is there a location difference? Is there an argument? Is there a communication problem with your masculine? There's something here that's in the way. I kind of want to say, I feel like the wires are getting crossed somewhere. Either you don't understand why your masculine's not communicating, or maybe he's explained that he's not communicating, and you kind of go, not really sure if I want to believe you, Divine Masculine, because it seems to be an excuse. So in some respects, the Divine Feminine seems to be left out in the cold here. It's like, I'm doing all this work on my own. I'm, on my own, pretending he is beside me. All alone. Da 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 da. I wish I knew all the words. Da 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 da. And all I see is him and me forever and forever. So she knows that she loves him, but she's kind of going, I was ready about a week ago. I was ready to jump off a cliff with you, divine masculine, or for you. I was ready to sell my soul for you. I was ready to do anything you wanted me to do. I was ready to perhaps move, perhaps come to you, perhaps do whatever you were asking. And then we kind of get crickets, right? Today, this is like a the cricket card or the cockroach card. You know how, in the middle of the night, I don't know, even, and you can hear crick, 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 it's like that. It's like all this internal drama for the feminine, and I love this because if you like it, then you better put a ring on it. If you like it, then you better put a ring on. Oh, 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 oh. She's like, well, if you like it, then you better put a ring on it. Like, if you're not coming forward, if you're so interested in what's going on in your world, it's like she wants to say we're worlds apart. She'd rather be singing a whole new world. Da 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 da. She'd rather be singing that, but he's off doing other things. The past 3 months actually have been a little bit confusing for her because she's been like, I'm working on myself. I'm perhaps going out into nature. I'm doing those things that I'm supposed to be doing. I'm, making money. I'm, you're showing up, divine feminine, as the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. Wow, oh wow. And in between that, we have some mind fuckery going on where you go, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm done. I'm over it. I'm transforming all the damn time. And still I'm alone. This is like, this is the feminine saying, can you just bring me the penis already? Like, can I just have it now? You know what I mean? I've been doing this spiritual foreplay for some time now. I anchored myself in. I grounded myself to the hilt. I even took, time to look at the beautiful shells on the bottom. Right? See the beautiful shells on the bottom? I think they're shells. Yeah, don't quote me on that. They're a little bit tiny, the drawing. I've been loyal to you, divine masculine. I've literally been sitting here waiting for something to change. I kind of want to go, I'm looking at the girl in the mirror. I already changed my ways. Da 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 da. Right, she's already taken a look at herself and changed a lot. So she's kind of like, Mr. Universe, if there is such a man, why isn't my home here? And of course, she's talking about the home as being the masculine. Why do I still feel left by myself? But yet, look at this. There he is behind her and she can't see him. Remember yesterday, if you were listening to me yesterday in my twin flame concept video, you're already like this spiritually. You're already one. But she can't see it. She's had to balance herself. I love this card here. She's done everything she can to try and, look at the sunshine of the whole situation. I was singing that yesterday, I think. Good morning, starshine. The earth says hello. We twinkle above us. You twinkle above us. We twinkle below. Good morning, starshine. The earth says hello. Do 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 I love how I forget the words. An early morning singing song. Wow, great energy. And then we have this oof in the middle. I'm doing great, but then I have this mind come in and chime in and tell me that I'm not doing so great because divine masculine isn't showing up for me properly in my 3D reality. We've got crickets or drama. Obviously, I'm reading for a lot of you right now. So crickets or drama, or he's got an excuse or excuses. I am busy feeding my cat and I will be plowing the snowfield for the rest of winter time. You know, in those epic movies, it's kind of like, you know, I won't be back until after the winter. You know, it's kind of like that. Now, look, I have to put my glasses on for divine masculine because he's been a very naughty boy. You know, I'm quoting, I think that's Monty Python. You've been a very naughty boy, right? If you haven't seen Monty Python, you have to watch some of those. Are really, really funny. Just even to get you back in your joy. Right, so divine masculine either making excuses, not communicating properly, or for some of them, they're drowning you in the love. So there's kind of 3 scenarios going on. So let me pull the cards for him. Take gender how it resonates. I'm using him and her because it's easier for me. Otherwise, I get confused. Wow. All right. So he's ready already. Let's take a snapshot of him right now in the current energies. We have deceptive energy in the recent past coming through. I love you, but I can't be here for you. It's weird. It's this weirdness going on here. Do I need my glasses or don't I? I don't know. Oh, I think I do. I think I really need to study this. That's how I feel. I feel like you've been blindsided, divine feminine. Blindsided by the masculine because he says he's going to do something and then he's not doing it. You know, we've got the whole Stockholm syndrome going on. On one hand, he loves you. Do 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 do. Here I come. Do dum do dum do dum do dum do dum. You know, on my white horse. But I'm telling you that I've been through it. Deceptive energy in the recent past. I'm telling you I've been through something, but it's not entirely true. So I'll give you a scenario. This isn't your particular scenario if you're listening today, but the scenario is I've been so busy working, right? This is just as an example. I've been so busy working that I haven't been able to contact you recently for the last 3 months, let's say, or for the last 6 weeks, or for the last 6 days, or however long it is. You know, I've been so busy with work, you know, I've been so flat out that I haven't even had the chance to take a moment to text you a 5-minute, you know, a 5-second message. What's going on really? Let's get right into it. Judgment. The Judgment card is here. You've been judging your masculine in the recent past. I have to keep the glasses on. I have to study it. Wow. I really feel like some of them have been playing around in the past, in the last month. For some of you, some of your divine masculines have been playing around. So they're saying to you, you know, la 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 la, you're beautiful, you're wonderful, you're this, you're that, but yet they're staying in their karmic situation, perhaps. Or they're have deceived you in love. You know, it's this deception in love here. Yeah, I know there's a connection, but I'm so busy at work right now, I just can't get back to you. I'm not really willing to take this leap of faith. Or I am willing to take this leap of faith, but it's just not the right time for me. Like right now is not the right time. Does it sound familiar? So yeah, in 10 months, perhaps we could get it together. Once my project's finished, or once I've messaged these people, there's this, look at this, a manipulation. Oh, I want to go oof, oof. Why is he doing this? Let's just see why he's doing this though. Not every divine masculine is having a love affair with someone else. And that's the truth. Why is he full of excuses? Right, okay, he can't make a decision. He can't make a decision on what to do about you because you're beautiful. You're beautiful, that's for sure. La 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 la. I'm still forgetting the words. Though my love is great, yeah. Look, he can't commit. Especially if you're talking to him on social media, or have been talking to him on social media. We get this maybe. I've been a bit down lately. I'm committed to something else lately. I'm feeding my Siberian wild tiger, if there's even a thing, in Alaska right now, and I'm not exactly sure when I'll be able to talk to you again. Wow, it's this excuse that happens because he loves you. And for those of you in connections where your divine masculine's kind of love bombing you, for those of you who are getting the love bomb, be very careful, because he's in lustful energy here, right? Judgment card is here to say, look out, divine feminine. If your masculine is all over you like a red rash, sexually speaking at the moment, this is for the other half of you that are having a connection. Take it how it resonates, right? For those of you having that lustful connection, you're missing the point here, divine feminine. You're not seeing something going on here. You're not seeing the red flags. You're not seeing the black dragon, which is the red flag. Dragons breathe fire. And they don't breathe fire for no reason. They breathe fire to protect themselves. I feel like you're masculine. If this is you and he's love bombing you at the moment, like overly doing like stalky kind of behavior, what's really going on here is that he's trying to be so hot, right? Imagine the dragon breath, he's trying to be so hot on you that you don't see what's actually going on in his reality. Because I feel like he's got some kind of addiction going on that you don't see, that in his real life, perhaps he's rude to waiters. You know what I mean? He's not showing you his real self over here. And for those of you being manipulated with all of these excuses, I've been sick lately. I've been, I need more sleep recently. I haven't wanted to have sex with you because, or be intimate with you because, I've been busy carving my name in this tree. You know what I mean? It's just this weirdness. It's this weirdness. I can't commit because I'm Ooh, scared to commit. Basically, there's this non-committal going on in the 3D land. And of course, we're not about outcomes in the twin flame journey, but right? On one hand, he wants to come to you or wants you to come to him, but then he kind of balances himself and goes, oh, no, 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 I can't move forward like that. And so then the communication whittles away and all of a sudden he's got his back to you again. So it's like hot, cold, and divine feminine, you're in a pickle. Could have been in a pickle for the last 10 weeks over this. It's like, what does he want? Take gender how it resonates. You know, what does the masculine want? You know, I'm kind of bound by this whole twin flame journey, and he's showing up in this tiny way. This is for those of you on this side where the communication's been weird. He's showing up in this weird way, and he's giving all of his time to everyone else but me. And I don't get it because I'm working on myself. So let's pull the energies together now. Wow, this is really amazing reading. No bullshit today. Literally no bullshit today. So I'm going to combine the masculine and the feminine cards now from the clarifying decks because we really need some clarification. It's like they're on different wavelengths at the moment, right? The feminine is like, I've worked so hard on myself, and the result I want to see is this. Either on one hand we've got these excuses coming from some of the masculines that seem kind of ridiculous, or no communication at all for some of you, and then we've got these other divine masculines that are doing the whole love bombing thing where they're like, you know, I love you so much. You know, I wish we married 20 years ago and I wasn't already married, or, you know, something like that. It's kind of like this. You've either got over the top masculine or non-committal masculine. It's like splitting into two places right now. So we're going to join the energies together, and then I'm going to get some messages from the twin flames. Okay, so masculine's ready to go. Yeah, I'm confused as anything right now. Feminine, confused. Have been confused for a really long time. You know, I'm afraid to get hurt. I'm afraid that if I come and take your candy, I won't be able to have any other candy. Candy as a metaphor, right? I want candy, you know? Interesting. Wow. And divine, so this is what's going on. Interesting, right? Divine masculine. I'm so confused and have been for a really long time. I can't ground myself enough to show up for you, so I'm acting all weird and secretive. And divine feminine says, you know, this is kind of sacrilegious that you would let me be so alone and isolated in my world, in my 3D world. I'm so isolated. Even if there's messages going on, she still feels like there's something going on. Like, hang on a minute, we had that great time last week, and now you're missing again? And now you're missing again. Unless you're the divine feminine, that's being love bombed right now. That won't be happening for you. You'll be getting all the love and all the praise and all the sexiness and all the stuff, which will be a bit of a red flag, actually. Because what we're looking for, even in the twin flame union, is balance. We're not looking for wild. I mean, it's all right to have wild sex, but you know what I mean? We're not looking for dramatics. We're looking for balance. And let's go through now. Right, so the masculine is unwilling, has been unwilling to change because many of them are hanging around on social media to kind of check out if there's any other fish in the sea that they might like. For those of you who are not hearing from your masculines, right? They're keeping their options open because they realize that they love you and they don't know what to do with that. And that's their secret. That's their secret. I'm keeping my options open because I'm not sure if I can just only choose that candy. Divine Feminine is in a childlike state. Right? Sing, sing a song. Sing out loud. Sing out strong. Sing of love there could be. Sing for you and for me. She's thinking about babies and marriage and beautiful love, but yet she's alone. How will I get you alone? I've just dropped a card. Hang on a minute. I have to go down into the ocean. There's an ocean under my feet, by the way. How will I get you alone? Alone. Right? Sneaky, sly fox, divine masculine is being cunning. And she knows it. She knows that he's not doing the right things right now. For those of you who know, you know what I mean. She's saying, you know, I can't be your rock of Gibraltar anymore. I just can't. I can't anchor myself down and ground myself for you anymore. I gotta just do it for me. So she's unfussed about the outcome with him because he's literally, you know, perhaps he's active on social media, or perhaps he said, I'm depressed or I'm down, or, you know, something happens and I can't be with you. And, you know, oh my God, there's so much work, and oh my goodness, oh my goodness, I need the glasses off. Oh my goodness, I've got a karmic situation that I need to give my time to. So the divine feminine goes, you know what? I'm just going to play with my toys for a while, and my cat for a while, and be in nature for a while, and spend my time with me for a while, because you're not giving me a thing unless you're the divine feminine that's being love bombed. Those of you who are getting love bombed, I'll get you a little message. I told you there's red flags there. Red flags if you're being completely love bombed and it seems too good to be true. If it seems too good to be true, it probably is too good to be true. You know, it's like those marketing schemes. You know, just give me $500 and we'll make you $10 million overnight. Yeah. Red flag, off balance, not really willing to commit, even though he might be saying so. Third party situation, drama. Right? Pretending that he's looking at you. He is looking at you, kid. You know, I'm looking at you. You're the one that I want. But he's not. He's actually completely alone. Completely alone, and holding on to the idea of the fantastic version of you, the fantasy version of you. You know, ooh, she's so sexy and I could slide into her DMs. she's so sexy. I could see her wearing that nightgown whilst holding a bird. I could paint her portrait. I could send her poetry. I could sing for her under her window with a, I don't know, I want to say gondola. You know those, is it those boats where... So we got some red flags coming up for the divine masculine right now. Red flag alert, red flag alert. If he's not showing up for you, red flag. If he's love bombing you, red flag. There has to be balance, even in the union with the twin flame journey. There isn't right now. It's a weird time. It's a weird time. And of course, on the 19th, we have got the lunar eclipse coming up. Very powerful energy. So make your intentions known to whoever you believe in, whether that's God, universe, spirit, source energy. I don't know. Some of you might pray to your fast food. I don't know. And you can do whatever you want. That's fine. Fine by me. You might get your crystals out. You might do some kind of intentions. Divine feminine wants to give the divine masculine 3 messages. And then the divine masculine wants to give the divine feminine 5 messages. So I'm just getting them out now. Okay. Divine feminine. Love heart candy. Yeah, she's kind of like, oh, look. See the scratch next to love heart candy? Right. You've made a mark on me with your love heart, with your, you know, you've been sprinkling me with all this stuff, but I still feel like I'm being bitten. Love bite. It's like a love bite, right? You know, diamond necklace, you know, you're kind of promising me the world or not, because remember we've got 2 scenarios going on. We've got the love bombing or the miscommunication or the non-communication. And then she wants to say purple eyes. Now that's an interesting one. Purple eyes is jealousy. I'm jealous of who you're spending time with. And I don't like the fact that you're with the karmic, and I know that you love me, and yet you're still spending time with the karmic, and I don't understand it. After all that stops and starts, we should be coming back to these 2 hearts, 'cause we're 2 angels who've been rescued from the fall. After all that we've been through, it all comes down to me and you. I guess it's meant to be forever, you and me, after all. So she wants to sing that share song, but then she wants to go, I don't know why you said the things you said. I don't know why you did the things you did. Words are like knives, they can cut deep inside. Do 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 do, right? And instead of her saying, I didn't really mean to hurt you, I didn't want to see you go, she wishes that he was singing that to her. I know I made you cry, but darling, if I could turn back time, if I could find a way, then you love me like you used to do. Wow. I feel like I should be in a leotard. If I could turn back time. Anyway, I'm going to stop singing Cher because that's my power music, powerhouse music, and you'll see me go absolutely crazy. Wow, this is weird. This is weird because your divine masculine is saying some weird stuff. Okay, this is why we've had weird communication, right? He is doing stuff like, it's like random stuff. He's saying like cheese is yummy, eat some broccoli on one hand. So, you know, being caring, caring about what you do with yourself, caring about your well-being. And on the other hand, he's saying, but I'm unsure whether I can be with you right now because I am feeding wild Mongolian gooses or geese in the Bahamas whilst I'm looking at dolphins and posting on social media that I've got such a great life. So he's unsure about what to do with you. And then he thinks you're in your ego, divine feminine, because you don't understand why he's staying away. And for the love bombing scenario, he's unsure why you aren't completely on board with his idea of let's get it on. You can imagine Chef, you know, from South Park, let's get it on, you know. He's like, well, why don't you want me? I'm so amazing, you know. I've got the biggest penis in the world, and I know how to use it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know how when guys, no offense to guys, by the way, if you're a guy watching my channel, I am being silly, but you know how guys, like when they take a photo, they're like, you know, they don't smile, they're just like, that's the love bombing divine masculine right now. And my goodness me, he thinks that you're in your ego. Wow, divine feminine. So divine masculines are coming undone a little bit, either with miscommunication, non-communication, weird communication, excuse communication. Divine feminine's kind of going, you know what? I kind of got your number, right? If you want to be my lover, you got to actually ring me up. Right? For all those divine masculines watching today, right? Most of the people watching my channel are divine feminine, by the way. Even if you're a guy, you'll probably be a divine feminine if you're watching my channel. But divine masculine right now is so either decided on the feminine in a lustful, love bombing kind of way, or he's so weird with communication and abrupt with communication, coming in, coming out, not coming in at all, just being weird in general. And it's kind of partly because of the energy in the world, and also because they really, 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 really need you to have a boundary with them. So whether you have a boundary of, you know, this love bombing's too weird, like it's a bit much, I can't handle that, I don't necessarily want you to lick my whole body after I've covered myself in whipped cream, I was just doing that for a photo shoot. or for the ones who aren't communicating, they're kind of like, the feminine's just like, you know, you're killing the attraction here. The attraction, you know, even, I'm not talking about sex when I'm talking about attraction here. I'm talking about intimacy as a love form, and it's being killed off. It's being killed off here because to have a relationship with anyone, you must have constant communication or consistent communication. And by him taking away the communication, the divine feminine feels very much alone. You know, she's had to do it all on her own. She's worked hard for the money, so hard for the money. She works hard for the money, so you better treat her right. You know, it's kind of weird because a lot of the masculines go, well, she's so independent. But, you know, even when we're not talking about twin flames in the world, women have had to, take gender how it resonates, the feminine has had to be independent because the masculine isn't showing up in the world, right? So she's had to go and get her own job. She's had to go and do her own stuff. She's had to, not that we're doing the archetypes where he should be taking care of her, but she's kind of had no choice. She's had to be there for herself emotionally. She's had to be there for herself spiritually in many, many ways. Beautiful women are not being nurtured by beautiful men. Many times what we're seeing in the world is quite toxic. You know, a lot of masculines are looking at women for their body or for how they look or for what they can get from them. And women are doing the same to men. You know, has he got a hot rack? You know, does she look amazing in a bikini? If not, I don't want her. You know, it's this really stupid standard that we've been brainwashed into. And the twin flame journey is actually about love. The twin flame journey is about a heart-to-heart and a soul-to-soul connection. And sure, you can make love or have sex or be lustful with your twin flame, but that's not what it's about. It goes so much deeper than that. It's about a soul-to-soul connection. You know, you want to make love to your twin flame because you want to rejoin with yourself in union. You know, it's not about slapping that ass, right? Or any of the other naughty things that you twin flames want to get up to. And I know all about it because I'm psychic. Okay, I think that's enough for today. If you want to get a private reading with me or a counseling session or do any of my courses, you can even gift them to people for Christmas if you think that's a great idea. Get in contact with me at my Gmail account down below in the description box. That's where I'm at. And all of my courses are available. You can pay them off in modules if you want to do so. And if you feel like you're experiencing any negative energy at the moment, I can do a negative energy removal for you as well. Okay, so I'm wishing you a beautiful day, night, afternoon, evening, or morning, wherever you are in the world. And to all of my beautiful, wonderful clients who continue coming back to me all the time, I so appreciate you. And I also appreciate any donations that you send because I do help charity as well. What else do I want to say? If you haven't got a cuppa yet, why not? Mine's gone cold. I'm going to go and get another one. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and thank you for spending your time with me. I really appreciate all of you. And if you want to send me a comment down below, I'll try and get back to you and say hi, and I'll send you something. It might be rainbows, it might be unicorns, it could be decaf tea, which is what I drink. I drink decaffeinated tea. Or maybe some celery juice. I don't know. I'll send you something. Have a beautiful rest of your day, night, afternoon, evening, or morning, wherever you are in the world. And don't forget to stay in your joy. We must sing it before we go. Ready? Joyful, joyful Lord, we adore you. God of glory, God of light. Hearts unfold like flowers before you. By the way, what have you done for him lately? Ooh, yeah. What have you done for him lately? Ooh, yeah. Okay, have a magical day, everyone. Make sure you don't forget to thank the unicorns and the fairies and everyone else who you believe in. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye for now. Bye.